Hi Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in to Root Word of Beats Tarot. This is Seven Galu back with another video for the collective of Pisces. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, and subscribes. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right in, Pisces. This is how does the new person feel about you, Pisces? Okay, so let's see. Let's do a 3-card spread. How does the new person feel about you, Pisces? How does the new person feel about you? Let's get one more. How does the new person feel about you? All right, so we got, dang, this person's feeling you. Okay, so this person, we got chemistry here. Okay, we got lucky break. Okay, and then we have lost. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see, Pisces collective. How does the new person feel about you, Pisces? What's fuego? Okay, so fuego is somebody is alone here. They're going crazy. Okay, somebody is alone and going crazy. Okay, they're going crazy to talk to you. They want to get your attention, Pisces, okay? They're not being honest that they're alone, okay? You guys, being at a distance doesn't make it feel any better for this person, okay? They wish that they can hold you, okay? What's lucky break? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, this person is weak for you, Pisces, okay? Yeah, this person is weak for you. All right, let's see. Yeah, and this person is like single, totally single and available. Okay, and they're like, you know, suffering. I'm not gonna say that like so dramatic, but they're single and they're just like lonely as hell. But like when you text them, they're not gonna say, hey, what you doing, hey, because they don't want to give off the impression of I only got you, because they don't want to seem desperate. But this person is lonely. You're the only person that they're talking to, and this person is totally single, and they are like, you know, going crazy to talk to you. Why are they going so crazy to talk to Pisces and get their attention? Yeah, this is why. Because of some sort of sexy time activity. That doesn't mean that they're a bad person, but that just means that they're like super excited about you here, okay? They're clean. They're totally clean, okay? You don't have anything, all right? They're not being honest. Somebody's not being honest about a family. So somebody may think that you have a family. 222 1 o'clock. They may think that you have a family, okay, and that's why you're not responding back fast, and they're kind of sad because they're really into you. So they're really looking at you logically and making sure you know, that you don't have a family, and making sure that they don't, you know, go in the wrong direction. So this person can tell by the way that you're texting or not responding with them that you may have a family. Okay, yeah, somebody is like coming back here. They feel like you went back to a commitment, or you may have went back to your past, okay, and that you guys are not going to be together, Pisces. Okay, so this person, if you want a relationship, you're definitely lucky here, because this person is single, and they're like, and they're single and they're weak for you, Pisces. They're single and they're weak for you, okay? So if you want love, let's see, how is this person a good person for Pisces? Let's see, is this person a good person for our single Pisces, or hell, for our Pisces? I don't know what y'all do. I don't know if y'all cheat. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know. We're just doing, I'm just a reader. Okay. Let's see. Is this person good for Pisces collective? All right. Is this person good for our Pisces collective? Is this person good for our Pisces collective? Like, are they a good person? This mother may be a little bit toxic here. Okay. Let's see. Is this person good? But I'm getting they're toxic because of them, exactly, of them hoping and wishing and waiting around, right? So this person is more so they're in their emotions toxic, not all smash your windows, blah, da, da, da. Okay, this person is like, I hope Pisces the one. I'm just gonna wait up by the phone for Pisces, as if they're married. So they have some sort of toxic characteristic traits because they harbor and they hold on, they wish and they think and they wish on a little star, and they pick off the rose and say, you know, she loves me not. He loves me not. Okay, so that's how this person's toxic, because they're naturally clinging onto you, Pisces. But overall, feeling their energy, yeah, they're a good person. Now, are they good for you? That's for you to determine, such as like, do you like how they do things, da da da. But I don't feel any bad energy from this person. Let's see, why aren't you Well, this is how they feel about you. So you would already know why you're not texting this person back or answering this person back. So let's get some more of their feelings, okay? Let's get some more of their feelings. How does this new person feel about you, Pisces? This person is pretty much hooked on you, okay? How does this new person feel about you, Pisces? Yeah, so this new person wants to have a heart-to-heart. Like, I can't make this up, okay? Something about love bombing here. I'm not getting love bombing energy. I'm getting more so they want to give their love to you, okay? And they may feel like a rebound. So even though this says love bombing, they want to give their love to you, okay? Let's see. Let's get some more. What is heart-to-heart? Yeah, so somebody wants to move forward. They're in some sort of illusion that somebody is manipulating them. So this person is a bit upset here. As we stated before, Pisces, they think that you're manipulating them. Okay, they do want to move forward here, okay, with heart to heart, because they think that you're love bombing them, okay? They're alone. This person is alone here, and they're just like waiting on your text, okay? They're alone. They want to have this heart to heart connection. They want to get to know you more, but they're waiting for your response, Pisces. Let's see, what's rebound? Yeah, this person feels like you guys are so distant here. Okay, and this is just hurting them. That's the truth. They're hurt. Yeah. This person's hurt because they're like, okay, Pisces has to have a family, bro. Pisces has to have a family. Okay? Someone thinks that you're trying to manipulate them because, let's see, because someone else is spending money on you. So that's what you, so I don't know why people always think this, you know, let's see, what is this King of Pentacles? Somebody thinks that you cut them off and you know, you cut them off because you look at them as you're not enough for me. Like you're like in this page energy, you're not enough for me. And you went to this King or Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's a big boss, big baller, who got their ish together, da 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 da, who's more mature, you know. Because somebody thinks somebody cut somebody off because they're immature and they went after somebody with more money. So that's what they feel about you, Pisces. You cut them off because they're being immature, and you went because they're not that mature for you. That's how they feel, and that you went for somebody with more money here. Why do they feel this way? Other than the fact that you're not responding back. Like, what was the conversation like? So it's been exposed. So this person there may have been something about a pregnancy here, or somebody may have said something like I feel like I'm pregnant or something like that. Okay. I'm also getting here, somebody is non-committal. Yeah, somebody may have said something like, oh, let's see, what's this Empress? Like, you know, I think I'm pregnant or something like that, or exposed. Something was exposed here. Somebody's in their mind thinking that somebody's not being honest here. Somebody thinks, Pisces, they think that you think that they're immature because they're not being honest about it. So this person could have confronted you. Okay, like, hey, you know, what are we? You know, tell me what we are. Why aren't you texting me back? What's going on? You may have thought that was immature, like, no response is a response. You know what I mean? Like, no response is a response. Like, you ain't got to ask me why am I not texting you back. I don't owe you an explanation here. Okay? You feel like this is like high school or something like that. Like, this person is like high school, like the way that they talk to you. So it can be a pregnancy as well, but I'm getting as well that this is the Lovers, guys, that people are naked on, I can't show it. I'm getting as well as though this person wants to confront you and expose, like with the sun here, expose, right? And there some sort of mind games here. Like, so they're like, what is it? You know, what is this? Okay, what are we? All right. And that's when you, after that conversation, you avoided this commitment. What is this Page of Wands? Yeah, somebody tried to get some sort of answer and they were going like back and forth with you. Okay. And they see by how you responded here that, or they feel as though you've seen, excuse me, how they responded, that you can't have no sort of commitment with them. And they don't want to work with you. They want to work with somebody who's more mature or who's more on their shit. Why do they think that you're such in this page energy? So we have that, you know, that's one simple conversation here, Pisces. So basically what's going on, Pisces, is that this person feels like you have someone else, okay, or you're talking to someone else and you cut them off for someone who they feel is more mature for them. And, you know, you also cut them off because how they approach you over like text message, or you guys were on the phone going back and forth, like, and they were like, so why, you know, you ain't text me back around this time? And you like, what do you talk? Like, I was at work. Okay, but at work, you only have 8 hours in a day. So what happened to the rest of those 22 hours or whatever the fuck, or 24, what, you know what I'm saying? What happened to the rest of those 16 hours, you know what I mean? And you were like, shit, I was, you know what I'm saying, I did this, did that, spent time with my fucking kids, you know what I mean? Shit like that, like, you know, took a fucking shower, ate, you know, that's why I'm talking to you right the fuck now, you know, something like that. And they're like, okay, but it don't take that long to shower. And it's like, bro, who the fuck am I talking to? Like, you know what I mean? I'm talking to PWC on this bitch, you know what I mean? So you were just like, bro, what, who the fuck is you, you know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck is, we talking to the utility? Like, who the fuck is you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like, it's something like high school or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this person, or they may have been like, I feel sick or some bullshit. And then you like, yo, what the fuck you mean you feel yo, what the fuck you mean you feel sick? Like, what are you saying? Like, what are you talking about? I don't know, I just woke up and, you know, I was just lightheaded. Okay, bitch, so did you take some motherfucking Tylenol? You know what I mean? So it was something like that. And they're like, no, I mean, also, you know, I missed my period 3 days ago. And it's like, bro, are you just trying to say that you're pregnant? Like, what is we doing around this? Though that's how, that's what is given, Pisces. And they think like after some sort of conversation, you cut their ass off, okay? And they think that you cut their ass off for somebody more mature. See, this is them right here. This is the person that you cut their ass off for, and somebody with more money, okay? So whatever, let's see, what's this page one? Because this person is just hilarious. Yeah, look. What the fuck did I just say? They feel like you threw them away for somebody with a bigger goddamn bag. Okay? Somebody who's sitting. Okay? They feel like you want somebody with a bag because you are fine as hell, and that's what you're looking for. Somebody who doesn't, you know, necessarily have to match you, but they can match your fly. You know, like, you don't have to be a twin flame, but you could be a soulmate. You can match my fly. So they're looking for a grown-ass woman. They feel like you're looking for a grown-ass woman or a grown-ass man. That's what the fuck this is. And you are rushing into a grown-ass woman or a grown-ass man. This person is sick about this shit. Like, they're waiting for you. Somebody's sad. Yeah, they're sad because they think that you're in a commitment here. But yeah, they feel like you ain't telling the truth, you know, Pisces, that, you know, a shower ain't 30 minutes, you know, something like that. They feel like you lying, you not being honest with me. If you fucking with somebody else, just say that. Like, bro, why I gotta say that? You know what I mean? Like, no message is a message. Like, y'all not fucking married. From what I can see, y'all not fucking married. You know what I mean? To where all that can kind of make sense, and even still, it really don't make sense. You know what I mean? So, Pisces, you have somebody who has a younger energy here. Let's see, how does this person feel about themselves? And I'm not trying to say that in a negative way, but I'm saying this in a way of how do they look at themselves? Do they look at themselves as, I'm mature, but, you know, I need to work on my attitude? I'm mature, but I'm shy, so I came off at Pisces like this. I shouldn't have did that. Or are they like, I know I be wilding. Okay, let's see. How does this person feel about themselves? Like, their actions and their moves that they made. Let's see. How does this person feel about themselves? Damn, hold on, guys. They feel like they don't have enough money for Pisces. How does this person feel about themselves. So they feel like this is just too early in a relationship, okay? They do feel like they can get like a little extra, and they feel like they don't have any money. As they're insecure about their finances. They feel like it's too like all this shit that they saying and doing, they know that it's too early. They know that. What's honeymoon? They know that, but they don't plan to do it. Like, see what I'm saying? They don't mean to do that. So they, in their mind, they feel like they're the empress, the emperor. They feel like they're mature as fuck. They got all their shit together. You know, they don't really act like that. They only act like that when you make them act like that. They don't plan to act like that. But, you know, sometimes they get a little crazy. Okay, they don't mean to act like that. They're really mature. Yes, they are, Pisces. Yes, I am mature, Pisces. But sometimes I get a little crazy and I don't be planning it. That's how they fucking feel. They feel like this is fresh, new, and shit. Sometimes they just get a little crazy because they keeping it real. That's how that's how they feel, Pisces. They feel like they keeping it real with you. Okay, what's extra here, Pisces? Let's see. Yeah, they're extra. They feel like the only reason why they got extra is because you wanted someone else for money. So that's when, you know, I'm, you know, getting extra. But, you know, after this, I'm going to go back to being normal, they feel. So they feel like this Empress Emperor energy is somebody who's like top of the line, right? You know, top tier, right? So the Six of Swords landed on this Empress energy. So they feel like, you know, they're extra because they just know, Pisces, by the way that you was responding and acting and shit, that you just wanted somebody who looked good, and you just wanted somebody with some money because you don't want to be broke, you got bills to pay. So you went to somebody with some motherfucking money. I already know that. So I had to get on your ass, Pisces. That's how they feel. So I had to get on your ass. I don't act like that. I don't act like that. You made me act like that, Pisces. But then after that, after I cool down, I'm gonna go back into my mature energy and I'm gonna be like, da 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 da. I'm the Empress and the Emperor. Yes, but at the same time, this is a fresh new relationship that you guys have. And they're acting crazy because you made them act like that. They didn't plan to act like that. Okay? Let's see, Pisces. So what is this person's next move instead of just sitting by the damn phone? I mean, let's get one more card. Let's see. What is this person's next move instead of sitting by the damn phone? Waiting for you, Pisces. What is their next move? Uh-oh. Squad. Okay, let's see what is this? What is squad? Let's see. So squad can mean some sort of reconciliation here. Somebody's gonna compete for a long time. Let's see. Yeah, they're gonna turn up again. They're gonna try to go back and forth with you. They're gonna turn up. They may even get their friends. They're getting some sort of help from some sort of spiritualist here. Okay, they may even get some sort of readings or something, because squad does mean reconciliation, yes, but it also means close friends, soul tribe. They're gonna get some help from some sort of friend to try to get to you. They may do some sort of manipulation, magic, or get some sort of readings here, but they're gonna get karma for that shit if they do that. Okay, so they're gonna try to get people to help them because they're immature as fuck. I cannot make this up. Pisces, this person's either younger than you, like extremely young, and they're showing their age, or they're immature here. And they're breaking down because they're alone by that phone waiting on you. They're by the phone waiting on you. And page energy, okay? I'm not even gonna check if you have somebody else, Pisces, because you know if you have somebody else. You know, Pisces, this is the reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, right? You know if you have someone else, cross watcher, I'm sorry. Check back in. The next 2 days, we're going to do a Pisces reading, and it's just going to be whatever comes out, okay? And you can see, you know, or check our Pisces playlist, and you can see as well, like, you know, anything that's going on right now in the energy, current energy. We do reads, we do all signs once a week, okay? So thank you so much, Pisces. You have a young ass person in your damn energy, okay, who is waiting by the damn phone for you, Pisces. They're waiting by the phone for you, all right? So thank you so much, Pisces, for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.